Hey, Chris, wouldn't it be great if you got an Xbox One early?
Yeah. If it didn't get banned.
You got banned?
No. I didn't get an Xbox early.
Disappointing.
Hello, Internet.
Hi, Internet.
As we said, someone got their Xbox One early and tried to use it, as people do,
Yeah, well, who wouldn't?
and then they were banned
Banned horribly.
for using it.
Banned to death. But not really.
By Microsoft. It will, just so no one freaks out, the ban is not permanent. He will, once the system is officially released, the person in question will be able to use the Xbox.
I've got an opinion on this, Chris.
We should have a show about it.
Oh, wow, that seems impressive. I have an opinion on this because I think Microsoft did the right thing here.
Yeah, I agree.
I think so, too. Here's the problem, is that we did a video recently about Xbox in the 720p, 1080p controversy.
Yeah.
Tons of flack. Everybody assumed we hated Microsoft.
No, I love Microsoft.
I do, too. I've used the Xbox 360 forever. I don't even have a PlayStation 3 anymore. So, for a lot of reasons.
Here, just to prove it, who's your Gears of War character of choice? I'm Dizzy.
I'm Dom.
See, there you go.
I like Dom for some reason.
There you go.
I can't help it. I can't help it. No matter how hard I try, I'm always Dom.
Dizzy since Gears 2.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So, anyway, let's get that out of the way. So, people got their systems early. Isn't that awesome, though? Wouldn't you be, like, freaking ecstatic?
I cannot blame the person because I wouldn't really. It's like getting a golden egg or something.
You got the golden ticket, right?
Yes.
Like on Willy Wonka.
Yes.
I got the golden ticket.
I cannot blame the guy for booting it up because I wouldn't go, oh, I got my Xbox One. I shouldn't touch it. Hell no.
I thought I did something wrong here.
First thing, it would probably be like Christmas. I would be freaking out. I would rip it open, run downstairs, plug it in.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But
it was a mistake. I think on the shipper side, if I believe, it was actually a mistake on the distribution side. Not really on the user side, obviously.
Yeah.
But it was just a preliminary shipping of that particular Xbox One or that particular set of systems.
Apparently, it was a mistake in their shipping structure or something, like a complete error. Not intended to get it then, but he did.
Yeah. So this was Microsoft's way of saying, hey, good for you. You got it early. You got to play it for what, like 10 seconds? I don't know. I don't know how long you got to play it for.
Therein lies the problem, and why I agree with Microsoft's decision to shut him down. He played it long enough to post videos and stuff.
See, that's a problem.
And tell people how it booted up and things like that. Here's why I think that's a smart decision to lock the guy down. There are actual businesses and game reviewers and things like that are legally obligated not to talk about it.
Yes.
Embargoes and things like that are preventing them from reviewing systems.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
about it.
They've all had them. I mean, you look at the major gaming networks. I mean, like you even said Nelson earlier, Major Nelson. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he works for Microsoft. Yeah.
Right. So obviously he can't even talk about it.
Unless he's like told to by
his
bosses.
Right. So,
but that's just it. That's an official video. So there's like places like IGN and stuff can't even talk about it because they are locked down through the embargo until November 22nd, I believe, is when it comes out. So I mean, I don't necessarily posting videos and stuff kind of undermines them, and so I mean, I totally get their decision to do that.
Yeah, no, that doesn't bother me. I mean, they made a really good point of saying that we banned them, but it's not a permanent ban. And this is one of the things they've done really well, is that they came out and communicated with the people who are involved in this entire process, telling them, hey, it was a mistake. We're going to ban them until launch. It's done and over with.
This is not the only one to be received early. This is the funny one. One Xbox One, at least one Xbox One, was put on eBay for $10,000.
An actual physical Xbox One?
Yeah. No, someone who got it early placed it up on eBay for $10,000.
Did somebody buy it?
No, it was taken off.
Oh, I would guess so. Yes. Well, actually, it's a perfect time to sell your pre-sale on eBay.
Yeah.
I was talking to Chris about this the other day on the phone. I was like, if you look on eBay right now, if you just have a pre-sale, you can actually gain at least an extra $100, $200, $300 for your current Xbox system, just to sell the pre-sale. Because, sorry to break it to you guys, we are too poor to get an Xbox or PlayStation 4, we don't even have a pre-sale.
No.
So it's going to be tough for us to get a copy of it so we can actually give you guys legitimate reviews on this hardware at this time. And so it's like tempting for us to buy one of those pre-orders on eBay.
Yeah.
But right now a lot of people are making some money on the fact that there's limited supply.
Yeah, and that happens. I mean, that was huge on. People went crazy with the Wii.
Everybody loved the Wii. I remember I got so lucky. I found some Walmart in the middle of BFE or BFN. Is it BFN? It's BFN.
Yes.
In the middle of nowhere, I call them. I say, "Hey, you got anybody waiting in line for your Wii?" They said, "No, man. We got like 30 of them here." There's like one person in line. I drove all the way out of town to get one.
Yep. I got mine during a blizzard. I have a 4-wheel drive, so I drove down. No one was at the Walmart except for the people who worked there.
Turned out to be a horrible gimmick. And it was all said and done with the Wii. I'm not gonna lie. So much potential wasted.
Yeah.
So disappointing. So freaking disappointing.
For me, that system was all about the chase. After that was over, it kind
Yeah.
of lost its.
Yeah. You're like, now I have it. Should I actually play it? Nah.
Kind of ran out of reasons after the first 6 months.
Oh man, that freaking Wii bowling though. God, it's hard to pass up
But
for 6 months.
That's a whole nother issue. But I mean, if that's your best game still, the game that came with it, yikes.
Yikes. Well, it's kind of true though. That's
But
exactly how it
we've
went down.
digressed.
We have, very much so.
So yeah, I guess he was able to download the. Oh, you need a patch first off when you first get the Xbox One to play. So he was able to download that.
Wow, even that.
He even has. He says it takes 17 seconds to boot up. It requires a 5 megabyte day one patch, 500. I'm sorry. And then he actually has games that he was able to download, including NBA 2K14, Call of Duty Ghosts, which is 39 gigabytes.
Whoa. What was 43 gigabytes? I see that on there. NBA 2K4.
43 gigabytes.
That's a problem with switching to Blu-ray, people. That hard drive space consumption is going to get
Forza 5
horrendous.
he could download at 31 gigabytes.
Horrendous. Those download sizes are going to be horrible. You know, people think a 500 gigabyte hard drive is big now, and it's just not if you're downloading Blu-ray style games. It's just, wow. But it's so cool that somebody was able to get it. Good for you, sir. I'm kind of jealous. But it's going to be the same on PlayStation and Xbox, so there's really nothing between the two of them on that. So it's a cool story, I think.
I guess, yeah, and I guess the question is, do you agree with Microsoft's decision to ban his console?
That's a good question. Do you guys think that this guy should have just been able to play
Which actually, I
Blu-ray?
guess we should make a little adjustment to it. Yes, I agree as long as it's temporary. Unlock it as soon as
Yeah.
everyone else gets
Yeah, this guy shouldn't get punished for getting
midnight
an early
on the
Xbox.
22nd. It should be up.
Yeah, I think they will. I mean, from what it sounds like, I think that's part of the deal.
That's what I was led to believe as well.
So I think it's a cool.
But
I think it's a cool thing.
I
We got a
agree.
little bit of a prelim. Maybe it was intentional. I don't know. It was kind of preliminary, so all this stuff came out suddenly. But the good thing is that no bad news came out. You know, it's not like he discovered something that was like ridiculous and he posted it and everybody was like freaking out. It was all pretty much what you would expect a launch console to be.
Yeah.
So I think that's good news for Microsoft in that sense, and I think they handled it appropriate.
I do too.
So, post your questions. Remember, this is a Craig and Chris show, and stay tuned. We're going to talk about plenty of stuff that interests us and hopefully interests you as well, and we'll see you guys in the next video.